Hello everybody, and I hope you're well and keeping safe. Today's session we're going to be doing SAQ, okay? Most of you know from some PE lessons at school. That stands for Speed, Agility, Quickness, okay? So we're going to be doing a lot of what sort of athletes do, and we've done a lot of this sprint training for rugby, and I think most sports do a lot of this. It's going to be put into three different categories. But stretching, because range of movement is huge in terms of speed. Okay, you hear people talk about sort of the gait and the opening the gait and stuff like that. That's the stride length of the runner. So doing a lot of stretching, and obviously it avoids injury as well, which is another important part. We're then going on to hip activation because it's important to fire up the specific muscles which we need to make sure we're powerful and fast and working there. And the biggest, most powerful muscles in the body are very good. Is the glute, so your bum, your hamstring, and your quad. So all around this midriff here. So we're doing a bit of hip activation to make sure that's all firing before we get into it, and then we will do a couple of drills afterwards to help us with our speed. Okay, this is good. So I hope this helps. I'm just explaining to you, you will need about just 4 sort of markers on the floor. I've got some slippers here actually, but you can use anything you like. It's just some markers so we can sort of jump over them a little bit or move around them in a little bit. So we'll start off with some of our stretching. Let me just move backwards. Okay. I've got myself a little outdoor cushion here just because it's a little bit hard on the floor. So we're just going to start off with our hip flexor, which you all know. So onto our knees here. Oh, it still hurts my knee through the floor. Okay. So here we go. Standing up nice and tall, just lean forward onto your hip flexor. Okay. Just hold it there for a little bit. If that feels a little comfortable, just lean forward a little bit more. Okay. Really stretching it out each time. Okay, good. Once we've done that one, just put that foot forward and go into a hip flex, into a hamstring stretch. Okay, so it's leaning it back. Yeah, put your hands down your leg if you like, try and touch your toe, pulling it forward. Just hold it there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. And then we'll swap over to the other side. Okay, back into that hip flexor stretch again, staying up nice and tall, making sure we're not leaning forward, standing up nice and tall, and just lean it forward again. Push forward from your hips. Very good, feel that comfortable, just lean forward a little bit more. Push it down. Really go until you feel that stretch again. If you can't feel it, just keep going until you do. Okay, fantastic. Put that leg out in front for the hamstring. Again, once we're comfortable, just roll your arms down your leg to your foot. You can pick your toes up towards you if you like. You might get a bit of calf stretch in there. Get that leg nice and straight. The more comfortable you feel, get further and further. Okay, fantastic. Okay, now we're going into our glutes. So, we're just going to be on all fours here, put that leg across underneath you, and that one, the other leg goes straight out behind, reach back, and go down onto your elbows. Okay, and you should feel it in your glutes there in your bum, okay? Push it a little bit more, pull your toe up towards your hands a little bit further, and then lean down as low as you can into it. Push that leg out behind further and further. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. And come up, onto all fours, cross the opposite leg underneath us, and then push out, reach out the leg behind. Okay, and then back down onto our elbows. Okay. Easier to find it, pull your foot up, and sit down lower and lower with your bum, okay? Very good. 5, last stretch here, just before we get into some hip activation, and then do our calves. So we push up, okay, onto there, put one foot over the other one, and just push down. Try and get your heel to the floor, as close as possible. Okay, keeping that leg straight. Good stuff, and then swap over to the other side. Good, okay, now with this, both feet on the floor now and then, we'll just slowly take tiny little steps up closer to our feet. When you get to a position where it hurts, stop there, keep your legs straight, your head down between your arms. Hold. Okay, stop there. Fantastic. Right, have a little shake off, making sure your arms are all fine. Okay, and then stay down nice and low, because this is where we're going to do some hip activation now, okay? So, we're on all fours here, and make sure, and all we're doing, starting off with Supermans. Make sure this is all slow and controlled, okay? The idea is this, that our midriff and our body stays where it is, okay? We're not swaying or drooping or going up, okay? So the first one is, we're putting our one arm up, okay? And our opposite leg at the same time. So we look like this, nice and slowly. Okay, we go up, hold it there for a couple of seconds. Okay, and back down. And swap over arms and leg. Okay, good. Hold it there. Oh, Basil's having a meltdown in the background. Well done. I think Digby must have taken his nerve gun or something. Okay, and keep it up there, straight there. Nice and still. Oh, moving your balance. Couple more each side. Well done. And we're coming down. The key to this is nice and controlled. Each one. Switching on your core, keeping your body nice and still. Okay, and coming down. Good, okay, so that's hip flex. The next one's going to be called dog on bush, which you might understand why when I explain to you. So with one hip here, just going to move your leg out, keep your leg bent, circle it around and come down. Don't let your knee touch the floor at the bottom, it stays off the floor. And we're up, slowly, circle it around, good. Up, and again, keeping your body still and all controlled. One more. Good, and then the other side. Slow, circling around. Good, keep it nice and still. Oh, good stuff. Remember to keep breathing on all of this, okay? Good, okay. So we've done that, we just have a look at the next one. Okay, so the next one we've gone to our side. As we come down like this, okay? So we can go onto our elbows here, or go further down if you like. As we are hitting that slight bend in your legs, okay? Keeping your feet together on the floor, and then just the upper knee comes up, sorry. Just opening up that hip, just here, okay? It's really important, again, nice and if you have different range. I can see I got old man, tight hips, so they don't go very far, but you guys will be able to get it going. Well, good. Try and open up these hips as much as possible, get a higher range. Fantastic. Do one more. Good, okay, whilst we're on this side, I'll go into the next one and then we'll go over and do both on the other side. So straight legs now. And this one, all we're going to be doing is lifting up the top leg like so. But what I want you to think about is it's slow and controlled. Our hips stay forward. There's a tendency to try and move back. Keep your hips forward so we're all in a straight line. And your toe is slightly pointing down towards the ground, okay, your toe, so slightly in. That really pulls on the hips to do it, okay? Activates the hips, well in there. So slight toe down facing, hips facing forward, and we'll just go up, okay? Don't rest your leg when you come down, keep it off the other one. Good, and slow and controlled. Good stuff. Good. Well done. going to turn around, so I'll be back the other side. Good. Okay, so we'll do the other one now. The first one is the legs slightly bent and just the hip coming off. Okay, so slightly hip, feet stay together and just pull up that hip. Well done, good. Keeping it nice, slow and controlled. Good. Again, just a reminder, we're just trying to open up the hip range, okay? So you get a bit more movement in there. Also activating those muscles which we're going to use when we want to stay nice and fast. And get everything fast twitch and moving. Okay? Good stuff, a couple more of those. Good. Fantastic. Now straighten out your legs. Again, keeping that foot and the hips forward and the foot just slightly facing towards the ground. Okay? Well done. You should feel the hip activating there. Nice and controlled movements. Good. Well done. A couple more. Here we go. Finish off one more. One for the road. Brilliant. Okay, so I can feel it's activated a little bit more at the moment. Okay, now that is the stretching and the hip activation side of things done. There's loads more there we could do, and we could go on for a lot longer, so we are slightly rushing through some of this. Okay, so now we're just going to go on to some of the speed stuff. So we're off the floor for most of this. Just going to put the mat there, and I will just put my camera up a little bit so you guys can see me a bit more now as I'm stood up. Okay, so this time we're going to do our side pistons. So we just go to the side with this. Okay, I see you can't quite, I've done a bit too much, wait for that. There we go. Okay, so this time we just go to the side, okay? And what I want us down here, we're facing forward, we're bending one leg straight when this one comes up. It's pushing down, and we'll just push down now and go up like that. So everybody understand that one? So let's just do 4 really fast ones. And so we slowly come up. I'm going to do it when I'm moving them real fast, coming back up from the piston. Okay, so if we start like this together, we move into it, go down, and it's fast. Okay, we go down, and it's fast, explode off. Okay, 2, 3, one more. Good. Okay, so we go to the other side now. Fall into it. Just that movement back up as fast. Go down, nice and there. 3, 4. Good stuff. Really good, okay? So this time, I'm going to do front on pistons, and you can do it using a wall, okay? So you see what I'm doing here, pretend I'm touching a wall there. This is the sort of movement we want here, and what we want is the right angles. That's what it's all about. Look at my foot as well, so my foot is coming up, it's not facing down, it's facing up, just losing it. So some of you can do it against the wall, if you can see it's over here, okay? Sorry, you can't see me from the back there, but we're in that position now, so if you can do it from the side of the wall. When I want there, I will say go, and then it's just a quick change over like so, okay? And it's what it's all about, is keeping your core on so you can keep your balance, but also the speed in which we're changing over, of getting that piston moving up, okay? So if we do it from the back here, you can't see me, we're going there, ready, go, go, okay, against the wall, stay there, ready, go, 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 go. Good. Okay, so we're getting the hang of it. Now this time, I want us to do it a little bit faster. So up there, switching your core on, hands against the wall, knee up, foot up, go, 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 go. Good, good. So we're getting the hang of that. It's getting a lot better now. So this time, this is where we're going to bring in our markers now, okay? So, like I said, I've got a couple of pairs of slippers and slip-ons. I'm just going to put them on the floor. Just imagine, you know, those ladders we use. So we've got sort of a 1/4 metre probably between them, I'd say. Move it down a little bit here now so you can see me again. Just moving them down. Okay, so this time we're just going to do fast feet over them. So as we go over them, I just want to, good. and just walk back. So we put 2 fast feet in each little gap. Very good. Okay. Well done. Do that once more. Good stuff. Now this time we're going to go for a single leg. Okay. So stand to the side of them a little bit, and just the one leg comes over. So it's like that in slow motion. If I do it as quick as possible, the leg alongside of it just sort of shuffles along and doesn't go up. So here we go. Okay, good. Let's do that 2 more times. 3 times in all. Ready, let's go. Good. 1 more. Good. And now the opposite side. We can go there. If you can do the opposite side, get going when you're ready. You know what you're doing now. If I move this back a little bit, see if you can see me. Not really. Okay. So this time I'm doing the same again, but with the other foot. Good. 2 more times. So you do 3 times each foot. Very good. There we go. Good. Good work. Okay. So this time I'm going to use these as little lateral ones. So as we go stick to one side of it, we're going to move through sideways. Okay. What I don't want to see is people crossing over our feet. So we're just going to go through like so. Okay, do you understand? Let me move these back a little bit so you can see a bit easier. Okay, so we're going to go through sideways. This is what it's going to look like as fast as possible. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Everybody in there. So. Good. 1 more. Good stuff. Okay. So we've done our lateral movements. Now we're just going to do some standing, some hurdles over them, sorry. So as we go. So it's quite simple. And we're not talking about the height or the power of this. We're just going to sort of 2-footed jump over. But what I want to see, I really want to see the speed of the contact on the ground. So I don't want us to be flat-footed. We're on the balls of our feet, and as soon as we hit the floor, it's back up, back up, back up, okay? That's the key to it. Ready, here we go. All right, 2 more of those. Everybody give it a go. Making sure we're doing 3 of each exercise. And then there's 1 more. Good stuff. Okay, now I'm just going to move them laterally a little bit, okay? So what you should have a sort of figure a bit like a Z, okay? So you're going forward, to the side, forward, to the side, okay? So this should be somewhere like this. We should go forward, side, okay? Good, we'll do that as fast as possible now, ready? Over. Good. 1 more. Good stuff, okay? Swap it to the other side now. Okay, so we go forward. Good, again. Ready? 2 more. Good stuff. 1 more. Good. Fantastic. So we've done those, and now we're on to our standing start. Okay. With this it's quite simple. Use your markers. So 1 marker was where you start from, and then mark where you land from. Okay. So 2-footed jump. Your feet are going to be shoulder width apart. From there you can dip down, and wherever you land, okay, is where you put your marker. So just do this 3 times. So we're just going to, okay, and put your marker there. Do that 2 more times and try and beat it each time. Okay, put your marker down. Stay shoulder width apart. Good. And it's important when we do these, we're bending down and we're using our hips to come forward, we're using our bums, our hamstrings, our quads, everything goes forward and in the same direction, okay? So we're working as perfectly as possible. Okay, last exercise, just gonna start off with some high knees, okay? And then we're gonna turn it into a sprint. We're gonna do it 3 times, okay? So just start off with, get some high knees going. When I say sprint, we're gonna sprint, okay? Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, okay? So just jogging again. When I say sprint, really think about when we do the sprint, it's getting those knees up and our feet up. Keep our feet, don't dangle them down, keep them up. Okay, ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, got one more of those, keep jogging. Good stuff. Everything's about being real fast and dynamic. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Good stuff. Get yourself a breather. Have a breather, sorry. And get yourself a drink. Have a cool down. If you can do the stretches, so hip flexor, hamstring, glutes, and your calves to cool down. That'd be fantastic, okay? These are really good. All that hip activation and the stretching, really good to get going before you do most sports, okay? Just activates all the right muscles so you'll be as good as you can. Enjoy, everybody. I'll see you soon.